For years, famine had covered the whole land. No rain fell. Fields cracked open. Grain stores everywhere ran dry. But Egypt was different. One man had made sure of that. His name was Joseph. He'd gone from prisoner in a jail cell to prime minister of Egypt almost overnight. And with God's wisdom, he'd spent 7 years of plenty storing up grain for what was coming. People started calling him the man who saved lives. But somewhere deep in Joseph's heart, there was still a shadow that never quite went away. The brothers who had sold him as a slave. That memory was old now, but it hadn't disappeared. When the famine reached all the way to Canaan, Joseph's brothers made the journey to Egypt looking for food. The moment they bowed down before him, Joseph knew exactly who they were, but his brothers. They had no idea, not even in their wildest dreams, that this was Joseph. Joseph took a breath and thought to himself, have they actually changed? So he didn't reveal who he was, not yet. He decided to test them first. He started by asking where they'd come from and about their family. When he asked about their family, he told them something seemed suspicious and demanded they bring back their youngest brother. Joseph's expression gave nothing away. The brothers had no choice but to go back, and eventually they returned with the youngest, Benjamin. Seeing him, something in Joseph shook loose. But he still wasn't ready to say the word forgiveness. Not yet. One more test. On their way back to Canaan, Joseph had his silver cup planted in Benjamin's sack. Then the guard shouted, "The king's silver cup is missing. Whose sack is it in?" And there it was, found in Benjamin's sack. The brothers' faces went white. The old memory came rushing back. Would it happen again? Leave one behind to save the rest? Or this time, would they stand together? That's when Judah stepped forward. "Please take me instead of Benjamin. Our father will not survive losing this son." That one sentence changed everything. These were the same brothers who had once sold their own sibling. And now, here they were, ready to give up their own lives to protect him. That's when Joseph broke down. Everything he'd been holding back came pouring out at once. "Brothers, it's me. I'm Joseph." The brothers froze. Guilt and fear hit them all at once. But Joseph said, "Don't be afraid. God sent me ahead of you for a reason, to save lives." And with those words, something hard and old in the brothers' hearts finally began to melt. Joseph quickly sent for his father Jacob to come to Egypt. When Jacob finally saw the son he had mourned for so many years, his face was lined with age, but his eyes were still warm. "Joseph, my son, you're alive. Now I can die in peace." That day, the palace of Egypt was filled with tears. A family that had been broken apart became whole again. Jacob's descendants settled in the land of Goshen, and Joseph made sure they had land and food, taking care of his family himself. Years later, when Jacob passed away, the brothers grew afraid again. Now that father is gone, won't Joseph finally get his revenge? But Joseph answered quietly, "Don't be afraid. You meant to harm me, but God turned it into something good to bring about what is happening today, the saving of many lives." There was no shadow of revenge in those words. Only peace. Joseph left behind a faith stronger than death. God will surely take care of us, and he will bring us out of this land. And in his eyes, something else was shining, a promise for a future still far away. Coming. Next, Joseph's family thrived in the land of Egypt. But as time passed, their freedom began slipping away. Little by little, a new king rose up who never knew Joseph. And the people of Israel became slaves. And that's when God called another man, a man raised in the wilderness. His name was Moses. The time has come. Bring my people out of Egypt. A new story is about to begin. Next episode, Exodus from slavery to freedom toward the promised land.